Xylophoney, and I'm here with Mario because he wants to see this Rose vs. Fossil duel. So we're gonna make it happen.
We had, just like in the last video we told you this, we had a version of this that was originally supposed to come out, but what happened? The audio messed up or something?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, because of that, you may never see it.
Can you go first with fossils?
Hey, I won the rock paper scissors. All right, risky.
I mean,
I'm making myself.
So.
I'm making myself remember too, Xylo. I can attack.
All right. Keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. I'll summon out the Lone Fire Blossom, activating it, sending its stuff away. I can then special summon the Witch of the Blood Rose.
Very nice.
Activating it, I can special summon the Witch and put onto the top of my deck my Rose Girl. Activate Witch of the Blood Rose, yes. Allowing myself to special summon it, and when it's summoned, get to do that. All right. Now I activate Rose. No, wait. That just adds a card to my hand, right? Doesn't it? Yeah. It. I get to add the cloister to my hand, but it's already out in the field.
True.
Ooh. Okay, so that's what I was missing. Yeah, I realized what I was missing now. The little rose fairy that I just added to the top of my deck. Need that one because then I activate Rose Princess, send it to the grave, and it special summons itself since a plant was sent to the grave.
Gotcha. Well,
that's the weird thing about this deck is that it has a mixture of warriors, dragons, spellcasters, but a lot of these cards just say whenever a plant is sent to the graveyard, it's like, why is half my deck not plant then?
Alright, I will use you having a monster to freely summon my first rock. Cool. And then I will use Miracle Rupture. This will allow me to send the Weathering Soldier to the graveyard. Can then activate it to get my fusion card, because I don't currently have it. How do I summon this boyo again? Let's see. Must be special summoned by card effect. Okay. If a monster is sent from my opponent's hand or deck to the graveyard, I can do it. Neat. Alright, what shall I do now? That's kind of unnecessary. We're going to go ahead and Fossil Fusion right here. And you don't have anything tough in your graveyard, so I can't bring out the big scary dudes just yet. But are any of these dudes big and scary enough to deal with that witch? Of course they are. But is anything particularly better in this particular situation? This one can do an additional 600 because of burning, but it also doesn't beat your attack points. So this one does beat your attack points, and it can make 2 attacks on monsters during the battle phase. So that won't cut it either. It might just be a Skullgar because it's the greatest amount of attack. Yeah, also does piercing, but it's the highest attack one here. So we're going to go for a Skullgar onto the field. And we'll use that. And we're going to get your Witch of the Blood Rose out of the graveyard because I feel like that might mean something unless it's the other one that you just put on the top of your deck that's important.
The one on the I just added to.
Yeah, either way.
I don't think it has any effects other than the field, so.
So we'll just do that. I also got this guy. Yeah, sure. Might as well use him.
I guess it has that effect of it has a normal effect, Xylo, of if you can banish it from the graveyard and add back one of the Rose Dragons.
They all have. Oh, that one has that. Okay, yeah. Then glad I did it. Thought you were talking about mine for a second. So I still have an ability to go into a 6. This one can make a. This one's just a second attack during each battle phase, so that might be the option. What about the buggies? Yeah, what's the wagon do here? 2 attacks on monsters, and when your opponent destroys.
I just realized something, Xylo.
What's that?
Is this like the card formed version of one of your other fusions? The Fossil Dragon Skullgar?
Possibly. But I think the play here is to go upgrade him into the Skull Knight.
Is that an upgrade? Would you say a dragon going into a more human shape is an upgrade?
Well, in this particular case, sure.
Okay.
But let's see. And this one can also be used to get me Fossil Fusion right back. Which, yeah, I can't use 2. But we have it now. And we can go full battle. We attack you. And when we do that, we can activate him and attack you again. The other one can do that too. There's the reason I pulled out this guy, probably just because he's 6 and I thought he had higher damage. That's fine.
I thought this was the one that was immune to like carb destruction.
No, that's the level 8. So the time stream lets me rank him up by 2 levels, but not by 4. Okay. And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave that. I can Nightmare Phoenix, but there's really no point of it.
You know, this brings up an argument. So after me and Xylo had a bit of a movie night with some of our friends and watched Jurassic Park. Yep. I talked to my friends and they were arguing whether or not dragons would have survived in dinosaur time. It's like they're flying, they have fangs, and if they breathe fire, I'm pretty sure they would have been like the dominant ones. But they were arguing that pterodactyls and T-Rexes would have kept them on their toes.
There's 1,000 different variations of dragons, and then there's a bunch of different questions onto like how much energy they would need to, consume to survive, and that would probably be unreasonable. So,
you think whatever area they might have like gone to live in would have been like they would have eaten almost everything just to survive?
Yeah, I mean it's likely. I mean, you think of a T-Rex. Realistically, they were terrible at surviving because they needed so much food, and they're not the greatest of hunters. Good, of course. They wouldn't beat anything in a fight, but still, just living was difficult. I'm a dinosaur nerd, for those who didn't know on this channel.
You couldn't tell by the amount of love you give to your dinosaur deck.
I mean, I don't think that necessarily means that I know about real dinosaurs. Lots of people in Yu-Gi-Oh! Realize that dinosaurs are good.
I guess so, yeah. All I know is one of the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Channels on this thing, I think it's like Team Samurai. The main guy on that channel claims that he's the ultimate dinosaur duelist, I think.
He's funny. He probably doesn't even run Tyranno Infinity for the memes.
I would love if one day we can get like I hope one day we can get a collaboration with him and just have like a dinosaur face-off between the two.
Yu-Gi-Tubers don't want to collaborate. They don't answer my emails, none of them. Anyway.
And then, of course, I finally get my Rose Girl off.
Wonderful. Now you can do things.
But the funny thing is, now I was able to get the Witch of the Black Rose off and all that without the field spell.
Well, what you gonna do now? Oh no!
Hey, they're all tuners.
I see that, yeah.
But luckily there's a way around that.
Yeah. Make it happen. Do it.
Alright, I need to make sure I pick the right one. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna use these two.
Okay.
To bring out the Crossroads.
Very nice.
Activate it. Tribute itself and this in order to bring out the... Which one do I bring out instead? Do I wipe out your field or do I clear out your graveyard is the question.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just bring out this one. And activate it. We clear out both our graveyards.
It's so bad for fossils.
And thanks to the White Rose Cluster, it actually gains 1,000 attack points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Now let's attack your fusion, boy.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I could have attacked into it and then banished your graveyards, because then I would have been able to banish that too.
Yeah. True, because this guy's got a lovely graveyard effect for you.
Yep. Unfortunately, that does hurt me a little bit too, because there is a little bit of like good power with these plants in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So it does hurt me too.
Because you can do that. I mean, there's 2 plays I can go for here. I guess I might as well just keep the Fossil Warrior Skull Knight in the graveyard. Because we can upset you in many ways here.
Oh no. Why do you have a kaiju in there?
Because it's a fossil deck! Of course I'm gonna have kaijus.
How does that mean?
I instantly put stuff in your graveyard so I can actually play my deck.
Oh, and you gave me King Ghidorah. You didn't give me Godzilla or
I gave you a really powerful kaiju, man.
anything.
And actually, yeah, okay, I can beat it.
Okay, audience. Who do you prefer in the upcoming movie? They just dropped the trailer for it. King Kong or Godzilla? Let us know in the comments.
I know I always say King Kong just to make my brother upset.
Oh, is he on Team Godzilla?
Yeah, I imagine most Godzilla nerds are.
Oh, everyone is. You should see like every one of my friends who are Godzilla nerds, and everyone that like I see posts about it. Everyone is just rooting on Godzilla.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We'll get him right back.
If they somehow make him lose this fight, you know people are going to rage about it.
I mean, they should. You know, you got cheated out of a win last time, dude.
He technically okay. I call that both a win and loss for Godzilla. He lost the last fight, yeah, but 2 fights prior to that, Godzilla just thrashed King Kong in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's something they don't talk about. Darn it. No power up, but that's still a Lone Fire Blossom, though.
True. Aww.
You have a Called by the Grave, don't you? Okay, special summon.
Nice.
And that's all I can do.
Yeah, let's just not delay the inevitable. Attack and win.
Yeah, there was no winning that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I had like the double tap. I had the guy that I can banish from graveyard to get a kill, and then I had the kaiju to solidify it. So.
Alright.
What's it gonna be, Mario? Let's go.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay.
This guy shows his face again. Okay.
Yeah, making you go first.
Nothing new. Alright, let's see. Oh. We can play. Foolish Burial. Wonderful card in this deck. Although, with you being able to get everything out of the graveyard, you never know. Oh, wait, no, I still can't necessarily play.
Funny enough, one of the reasons Xylo fears this deck matchup, because in the previous version of this video, I basically one turn brought out the new card and immediately banished whatever Xylo sent to the graveyard.
Yeah, if I don't have anything on field when you clear the graveyard, I'm just done. Especially because it's also a strong monster. Let's see. What do we do here? I end my turn.
Okay, let me see. Set a card down.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I didn't draw any of the perfect combos, but I did draw the good old try-true White Rose Dragon that allows me to special summon the Red Rose. This allows me to bring out... Ooh. I could bring out the regular Black Rose, but there's no purpose in that right now. So... maybe I should, Yeah, you know what? Why not? Bring out these two. Using these two. To bring out the Empress of Blossoms.
Very nice.
Then, activating its effect, I could activate both
summon.
Rose Dragon and my
close.
Red Rose. I can special summon a Rose Dragon from my deck onto the field, like my Rocks Rose. And thanks to the other one, I get to add either a Frozen Rose or Blooming of the Darkest Roses. And let me see. I think, yeah, I'll add a Frozen Rose to the hand.
Okay.
And I get to add a Generator of the Dark, activate Rocks Rose, which allows me to add a card that specifically lists Black
Oh,
Rose
I can
Dragon
actually use this card. Cool.
in the text. Oh, what is that gonna do?
Yeah, when you discard something, I get to put that guy.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. Just a
I'll add
situational free summon.
Yeah. Add the Witch of the Black Rose.
Alrighty.
Then I activate. I can special summon one level 5 or lower plant from the graveyard. This is one of the few decks I didn't have a deck list when I originally make it. So I'm just glad that the generator that I thought might work well in this is actually working well in this.
What are plants? Yeah, this will work.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this deck's similar. What are rocks?
Yeah.
That's what prime mineral congregate got in here.
Very true, honestly.
I need high-level rocks so I can summon my guys if my opponent doesn't put a high-level monster in the graveyard. Hey, here's a high-level rock. Sure. It's actually not that many.
Yeah, that is honestly true. Oh, okay.
Ooh, although it may be viable, that new flip and, you know, banish or send all your cards back to your deck card that we just did in the last video. That might be a good high-level rock to throw in here.
That actually might be a good shout, actually, huh? And
Just need
even
to
if
figure
it,
out the summoning mechanic.
yeah, and if you include both of them or just one.
Hmm.
Though I'm pretty sure you have plenty of like level 5 rocks in this deck, don't you?
In this deck? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know of any specifically that I can think of.
You know what? I would be hurting myself more, but I know Weathering Soldier is a must for your deck, so I'm gonna
Yeah, he's pretty important.
banish everything. Wait, I can activate a second effect of it.
Tribute this. I don't know.
Okay. Now, let me see. Now I'm gonna activate my Rose Princess real quick
Alrighty.
to add the cluster.
Why not?
Place it on the field because you know it has a good background. That's a nice little white roses.
It's pretty, but it's way too bright compared to the rest of what it was.
Yeah. And I guess we'll go for some attacks. Unfortunately, the generator was summoned in defense mode, so I can't attack with it. Forget what that does.
Targets 2 cards and destroys them.
Oh.
However, your other effect should come into play here. See how cheeky we can be with this. I will target your back row. Yeah.
And I get to summon out Black Rose Dragon for that.
Yep. And now I have a rock in my graveyard. I'm happy.
The Blood Rose, the new cards they added to this just make the deck a lot more like usable compared to what it was before.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that would have been able to get me a rock in the graveyard if I didn't already have one through that play. But we also pulled this way early on, so we'll start with that. Lovely,
You know,
lovely.
I never get to really use the White Rose Cluster other than like once.
True. Alright, and then of course the benefit of Weathering Soldiers, it brings Fossil Fusion to your hand, but I decided not to use Fossil Fusion last turn because being afraid of that exact thing happening. Therefore, I can bring something out now, and it'll just be big, powerful Skolgios, because I think that's a perfectly viable play, and we will banish the Blood Rose Dragon, which had helped send there, as well as, well, yeah, the two that put each other in the grave, essentially. So that lets us summon that. Now, one thing I can do is I can normal summon my Flint Cragger, and I think this is the first time I'm effectively using his effect. And that can get that back. However, I thought it was going to give me Fossil Fusion back to hand, but that's fine. We're okay here. I don't want to use this card in the current sense of the game. However, this is going to be a ton of damage. Alright, let's see.
Would he attack
does
is
he
the
get
question,
2
huh?
attacks? I don't think this one does, actually. I forgot. If he does that, you can switch the attack and defense of that monsters until the end of the damage step. Well, that's not very important, is it? Yeah. Let's see. I guess it's literally the same damage. Oh. There we go. A little more if I attack that one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, neither of them have any activated effect, so. So you have a little to work with here. But yeah, we're just gonna sit right there. Nothing crazy on my side. Should have probably went for the other, considering that damage wasn't gonna cut it, but Hindsight.
Alright. Yeah. Luckily, with my hand, I'm not dead in the water.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good hand, and I'm real short on material.
Yeah, thanks to the fact that I got rid of your Weathering Soldier, which I may get rid of the other one right now.
Yeah, it's possible.
Then add to the top of the deck, my Lone Fire Blossom. Activate Witch of the Black Rose, which allows me to bring out my Witch.
Okay, I see what this means.
And this allows me to bring out this
My
card.
Cracker let me get my Weathering Soldier back because Fossil Fusion was in the graveyard. It had no intention of moving said Fossil Fusion.
That. Then I will go into using both my generator and my witch.
There it is.
Then I activate my Crossroads, sending both away to bring out the Blood Rose.
Now the hard part here is now you get rid of my Fossil Fusion. That's the important part.
Fortunately, there's one downside.
Yeah, I still beat you in the field.
Yeah. But I am still slowing you down, so this may be your only monster next turn.
Yeah.
I thought I sent 2 of your Withering Soldiers away, banished 2 of you.
No, that was the same one. That was, as I was explaining, the Flint Cracker brought it back, and then you banished it again.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
bringing it back doesn't really do much aside from giving me material, which this late in the game isn't super hard to do. Let's see. So with this much damage, I'll only do 600 to you. If I do this cheeky little play of mine, it'll probably be game actually. So, but if I go for this play, let's see. Then I can just summon out Lithosagum. But nah, no real reason to do a Lithosagum play right now. But this will just upset you. Do I want to upset Mario? Mario, you want to be upset?
You're gonna kaiju it, aren't you?
Yeah. If you just said no, I wouldn't have, but... Alright, and then we'll battle.
And because it wasn't destroyed by battle, I don't get the Black Rose Dragon back on the field.
Of course. Please, please. Darn, I don't beat you.
Is there a card you can... I really hate that, you know that. It's like
I didn't do the math, but I was hoping.
It was like Hinotama, basically.
I know, like the burn damage ain't a lot on him, but it is something.
It is your kaijus that are making you win this, of all things. It is your kaiju.
Well, I mean, not when I didn't need a kaiju to, you know, still have everything, but...
I mean, I would have had a Black Rose Dragon left on the field at the least.
True. Let's see. Oh, boy. I'm
thinking about adding in
Oh, boy.
I was thinking about adding in Moonlight Dragon, actually. The one that every turn, that if your opponent's special summons, I can return it. Thinking that might be a good...
you don't have that already, yeah. It's definitely
I forgot about it when I was making this deck, I'm not gonna lie.
That one's
and there's
like
just
as
one
popular,
more...
if not more popular than the regular.
There's one more card I want to try to get into this, that I want to try to get out in this video.
Alright.
Let me see. Fortunately,
Well,
I think I drew the worst turn. Yeah, no, because I drew the worst possible hand.
Okay, I drew a Weathering Soldier. That being said...
Do you just attack?
Yeah.
Of course.
Because that's the thing, I can't do anything like when you don't do anything. It's one of those types of deals.
Alright, let me see. Okay.
Oh, I think this might just be a dead card. That's sad. But I take it we both have very interesting hands.
Yeah, very much so.
Alright. I guess I could technically use... No, I can't use it. Okay. Yeah, because... That, and I can't use that because that net. And that's a second copy of that. Okay. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna battle again. Cool. Yep. Can't even, like, tap you away to the end with this guy because he just loses attack.
Are you kidding me? Can you stop giving me... I have literally, Xylo, I drew the same copy card 3 times over already.
Fantastic.
When it wasn't useful the first time, deck, why do you think it's useful to give it to me again?
Don't have that one guy that like searches a rock in the extra deck here.
So what happens if this card reaches 0? Does it just stay at 0?
Yes. I think I got other ideas though. We'll let those other ideas happen next turn if they're gonna happen though, because
If you had drawn another Weathering Soldier, I'd be in deep trouble right now.
like Shell Knight don't got no attack on him. Sorry, if you won't get nothing, you're 2 turns away from losing, Mario. I got the big brain plays coming at you.
All right,
Not
so
very
I
big
play
brain plays, but they're plays.
my Baso Rose Shoot,
Okay.
which allows me to special summon my White Rose. I kind of needed to do that in order to normal summon my Rose
Sure.
Girl, which allows me to bring out my Black Rose. Do I activate Black Rose Dragon's effect? I don't think so.
Why not?
Then, because now I can do this to bring back my Rose Girl.
Just kind of hoping you used its effect. Oh wow.
In order to bring out my Blood Rose. Activate Blood Rose. Darn it, I was kind of hoping it was going to activate the other way around.
There we go. He was sent to the graveyard. He was sent to the graveyard. I guess that's why I did that. Okay, let's see. How do I summon this guy? Special summon this card. If this card is there because it was destroyed by... Oh, okay, so it needs to like be in the graveyard. So we'll get this guy to hand. I probably don't need that many of those high-level guys in there. And then, of course, we get to search a fossil card to the hand. So, ooh, that sounds fun. We're gonna do specimen inspection because I can actually use it. Yeah, okay, great. Alright.
So set this card down just in case you actually do summon something. And battle phase.
Yeah.
I almost hovered over it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, nice empty field. The graveyard's at least there to say, hey, he's alive. There's something there.
Yeah.
Jeez, my hand. Let's make it a little heavier, why don't we?
Oh no.
Yeah, I set it on the field for that very reason.
Silo. No, no, no.
I won't use it. It's fine. I just had to ask last time. There we go.
It's the fact, like, every time I get anywhere with this deck, your kaiju automatically just gets rid of it.
Wait on you?
Yeah, no, I was trying to figure out if I could stop that or not.
Send to the grave. Oh, I could have sent the other guy. Oh, well, it's really just gonna be fodder, whatever I send. So, well, do that. Declare. Wait, I think I would need to declare rock or something, don't I? Where's the rocks? It's a picture of a rock. Sure. I don't know what I'm doing. Choose one. Oh. Did I hit the picture of the dinosaur because I like dinosaurs? Nope. That's that. Darn it. Why is it this stupid picture system instead of just words? I can't even tell what's highlighted and what's not. There we go. I did it. Choose number. I completely forget what I'm doing, by the way, but we're just gonna hit stuff. Activate Weathering Soldier.
Okay.
I'll search me even more. And add it to hand. What do we need? We could always get a backup Fossil Fusion. Miracle Rupture? We already got plenty in the graveyard. I guess that's not really necessary. I'd like to... No, that effect has already gone through, so we're fine. Yeah, we'll get backup Fossil Fusion. Nothing wrong with that. And then I think the play is to just use it. Oh, wait, you don't have anything in your graveyard. Well, I have multiple things in my graveyard, right? Yeah. However, man, not using kaijus really limits my ability to do anything. Alright. So we'll try Fossil Fusion. See what we can get out off that.
Mm-hmm. I kind of wish I could negate that using Blood Rose, not gonna lie.
I wish you would, because then I could summon something stronger. Yeah, because now I can only do that. Yeah, I mean, the deck really needs the kaijus to be playable. Let's see. There's this card from that. Add another card. Add a time stream. Already hard drew all my time streams in the first turn of the game, so we'll just grab a buggy. And we'll use you and you. Cool. But yeah, it's not really any decent play, unfortunately. Can I time stream it to any good effect? Let's see.
Dream. Don't know. No, I don't.
Alright, that can give me the Skull Knight, but you're pretty safe against Skull. Oh, it forces your effect if I make that happen. So yeah, we'll at least get the Skull Knight out here for that endgame play. And then... Can we just... Oh, we can double time stream? Sweet. I wish it wouldn't have to be in this particular order, but... I'll use it, rank him up again, so I can get one of my tough guys out here. Is 2800 enough? It certainly is not. We gotta go all the way. And this one can make 2 attacks, this one does piercing, this one targets monster in your opponent's graveyard, discards a card, and then blah 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 blah. He's really fun, but the fact is, as soon as I kill the Blood Rose Dragon, you're gonna be able to wipe my field. So we're just gonna have to go Skullgios.
It doesn't procs the Black Rose Dragon effect because it needs to be
Okay.
It needs to be synchro summoned for that.
Gotcha.
And that's a special summon.
Oh, that would have been fantastic for the other guy then. Oh well. Let's see, activate Skullgios. Yes, please. Nice.
Does that not procs my Blood Rose Dragon effect?
When your opponent activates a card or effect that would destroy... Oh, attacks don't even do it.
Oh, okay. It's only when it attributes itself. Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. And then off that, what can I do from my graveyard? We can do that. That's kind of useless. We can use that and add a card that lists Fossil Fusion. Can we do any Kragger play? Not really, but I know one guy we can grab just in case he's needed. And is there a Fossil Fusion engraved? There is, so we should probably use him. Actually, is this the same guy I'm thinking of? No, I was thinking of the Flank Kragger, that's right. Okay, well, one more thing to be in the graveyard. And then he will just hold on there, in case I don't lose my graveyard, which seems unlikely, seeing the state of this duel.
Alright. Rox Rose, come on out. Rox Rose's effect. Wanna activate a card? Nope. This allows me to get something to my hand.
Alrighty.
I'll get a Basil Rose Shoot. Basil's Rose Shoot. Activate. This brings out my Blood Rose Dragon.
Nice.
Fortunately, it is in the defense mode, so I think I lose because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I was planning on trying to power it up a little bit just to get over your fossil, but since it's in defense mode, I can't.
Yeah.
That's a... I'm guessing that's to nerf it so it isn't, like, abused. To try to bring out, like... I see what they try to do. You go from Black Rose Dragon into Blood Rose, and then use this card to bring out Black Rose.
Yeah,
and
go back and forth all you want.
Yeah, and in order to nerf it, they put it in defense mode, so that way you can't just go first straight in it for an attack.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
But then they have fossils.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like fossils are crushing it right now or anything in this particular duel, you know. They're doing their work, but... Alright, let's see. Can I get something else into your graveyard? Can I get something else into my graveyard? Because I got the Skull Knight in there, so I can force that into graveyard, which will allow me to do that, but I want to do it by other means. Alright, I think I know my play. Now, it's just me trying to be flashy, so it's completely unnecessary. Let's just do again. Opponent looks at their hand and deck and sends one monster from... Okay. Oh, yeah, so I want to... That's what I want to do. I reveal that. And oh yeah, I can just send this boy to graveyard. Okay, so I can do what I want to do. Neat. Alright, where's the plants at? Where's the plants? Darn it. Why am I image blind? There. That's a snake. That's not a plant. Continue. Let's see. You got any level 3 plants in that deck of yours? So you can send them right to your grave.
Yeah.
Just something that this card can do. It's not important right now, I don't imagine, but...
Send Dad to the grave, I guess.
Alright, I will pop this to do that effect on you. Of course, that comes out.
Yeah, like I said, I can't activate on that summon. It would be so good if it did.
Yeah. Right, then we go for Fossil Fusion. Wait, what's he doing?
Nothing, just leaving you wide open so that way you don't have to attack and do over damage.
Let's see. So this guy. Yeah, we're gonna try that out. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use that. I want to use that. So we can leave that there. Just so I can be an extra big jerk. And I want to try something fun. So I will end my turn. Nice, nice.
That comes back. Once per turn. Imagine. Actually, hold on. Okay. Activate. Banish one plant from the graveyard to switch that monster to attack mode.
Cool. I want this. I'll discard a kaiju. I have 3 of them. Cool.
Then I normal summon Lone Fire Blossom, activating it, sending it away. I'll then special summon my Rose Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Then, using both of them.
Can you sneak 4,800? Oh, both the effects happened.
Yeah, because I actually used my Blood Rose Dragon because I used Black Rose Dragon for the summon.
Okay. Neat.
Though I still think you have a kaiju in your hand.
I have 2. Literally, I opened up with 2 kaijus and my slumber.
During the first version of this video, Xylo was only able to get 1 kaiju. Now Xylo's just drawing them like it's candy right now.
You act like I need them. Wait, I totally do need them. There's not enough in the graveyards right now. Oh wait, no, I can still skull.
I think that's the most I banished with Blood Rose actually.
Yeah, it's a good amount. But yeah, this can use those because they went in afterwards. We get a Skullgios. His attack damage on you is doubled. You have 3,200. I have 3,500. You have 600 life points. Clean numbers for game. Oh yeah, and I switch your defense. Never mind, not clean, but
Yeah.
didn't use my kaijus.
You were tempted so many times. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, they make this deck work so much quicker and easier.
Yeah,
I just put stuff in your graveyard.
That slow start at the beginning was just like you play something.
The beginning of this one was ugly. Jeez.
Yeah. No, like I need at least 2 monsters in order to play something, and this deck did not give me 2 monsters. It gave me copies of the spell card, which happens in almost every deck. Like I'm sure even your Drytron. Yeah, like your Drytrons, the one which you argue was one of your better decks right now. There's a chance that it could draw nothing but the rituals and 2 other cards that don't mean anything.
Certainly possible. Or you're gonna like draw all of the same monsters so they can't combo off each other.
Exactly.
But that is that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you have, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything else, and we'll see you next time.
See ya, folks.